What's up, Sassy? This is your girl Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back to another Olivia Attwood Bad Boyfriends review. Now, guys, I decided to combine episode 4 and 5 review together because, honey, do you know what I mean? Even though I find some of these episodes interesting, I'm also somewhat feeling like I'm getting bored. But it's not their fault. It's probably me, not them. Only because I sometimes watch the episodes and I think when they do the challenges and the games, I find myself thinking, how's this gonna improve their relationships? But do you know what it is? I know it's a reality TV show at the same time, so there's gonna be something. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes I find myself thinking, I don't know. But anyways, guys, we are here, so let's just make the most of it. But anyways, guys, before I get into the video, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe. So let's start with episode 4. So in episode 4, Olivia Attwood had the couples doing a kind of like true or false game. So the whole thing behind it is to kind of find out the most compatible couple, basically. So if both couples decided on the same answer, then they get a point. If they decide on opposite answers, they get soaked by the other couples. So there are some of them that I feel like, do you know what I mean? I feel like for me, I'm going to go through the questions anyways. Not all questions, but I've written like some of them down. So there is one where she asked Ryan and Sophia, is it okay to give your number out when you meet somebody on a night out? Ryan said it was okay. Sophia said it wasn't okay. Now, I understand where he was saying, for business-wise, etc. But for me personally, you have to have boundaries. Now, as we saw in Brotopia, Ryan sometimes lacked boundaries because he was ready to give his Instagram to somebody he did not know for the purposes of not business. So obviously, if it's not business, it's going to be pleasure, right? So I feel like he needs to know where to draw the line. I don't think he should basically be giving his number out. I don't think anyone should be giving their number out. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you're in a relationship. Why would you give your number to another girl? Or even vice versa. Why would a girl give her number to a boy when she's in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I understand professionalism, but boundaries. So I completely agree with Sophia with that one. I don't think Ryan should be doing this. But anyways, watching porn. I believe, who said this? So I think they asked, is it okay for your partner to watch porn? Now, this question was thrown to Maria and Victor. Now, I feel like Victor went with Maria's answer because he knows that's what she was going to choose. Because he was like, this is tricky. Me personally, right? I don't have a problem with my partner watching porn. I don't. Do you know what? I watch porn. I don't really care. I'm full hand up there. I don't care who want to judge. Y'all can judge me all you want. At the end of the day, I find things interesting. Like, I sometimes just watch it for the sake of watching it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem. This is me being real when my partner watching porn. I mean, I understand it might be a bit too much for some people, but I don't really have a problem with it. I really don't. And I think watching porn is one thing. Some people just find it interesting. Like myself, I do. I just find it interesting. I don't know why. But like, if he's watching it and I'm not around and he wants to watch it and pleasure himself, so be it. That's his business. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't have a problem with it. So it is what it is, guys. Like I said, if you want to watch it, you can watch it. But I feel like Victor went with that answer because he knew that Maria was going to go with that answer, because he did say this is a bit tricky. That means he does watch porn. He's probably just hiding and doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's move on. So Eli and Anna. The question was, do you think it's okay to go on holiday without your partner? Anna said yes. Eli said no. Eli said he thinks it's okay, but he just went with no, falls, because he felt like Anna was going to do it. The whole part of the game is to actually be honest. They're not. People are just doing it to see what the other partner would do. You should just go with the answer that you truly feel. Now, I think that you should be able to go on holiday. Boys should be boys with their boys. Go on holiday, have fun. Same for the girls. At the end of the day, you can love each other, be with each other, but you need time apart sometimes. You need to not forget you when you're in a relationship. You have to remember who you are. And sometimes that means spending time away from your partner, with yourself, or with your girls, having fun. So for me, yes, you should be able to go on holiday by yourself without your partner. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say. But anyways, let's move on. So the next one is it okay to be friends with your exes? So Lily said no. Ruben says yes. Now hear me out, because I'm going to say it. Damn it. I think it's okay to be friends with the exes. Now, if you know me, then you know I'm friends with a lot of my exes. Like, I am friends with them. I just think that if you were in love with somebody, you don't need to, like, be like, hating them after the relationship goes, or you should be able to see each other in the street and be like, hey, how are you? How's life? You know what I'm saying? So, but hold on. Even though I'm okay and I don't think there's anything wrong with being friends with your exes, when you're in a relationship, I think you need to remember boundaries. And for me, you can still be friends with your ex and establish boundaries. Now, say for instance, if I have got a boyfriend, if I'm single, first of all, and I'm talking to one of my exes, I might laugh, I might flirt a little bit, because it's life. We might do that. Once I'm in a relationship, that flirting stops. Now, you can call me a certain time. You can't keep calling down my phone. You need to respect that I have a boyfriend. I'm in a relationship. So you need to not be sending me no wild stuff to my phone and talking all this rubbish, because I got a man now. I'm not out there for you to flirt with and all that kind of stuff. So establish boundaries. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I don't have a problem with my boyfriend having like a friendship with his ex. I don't mind, as long as they keep it as a friendship and nothing else. For me, that's okay. The other question was asked, should you tell your partner everything? And this was thrown to Bailey and Anya. Now, Bailey said yes. Anya says yes. Now, for me, personally, I don't believe that Bailey wanted to say yes. I feel like Bailey said yes, again, because he knows Anya will say yes. Now, my opinion is, no, you do not need to tell your partner everything. I'm sorry. I don't need to tell my partner everything. I will tell him everything he needs to know. Damn it, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell him everything he needs to know. But I'm not going to tell him everything. Because at the end of the day, if I have a best friend, and my best friend confides in me with something, and my best friend says, Sass, don't say nobody. This is between me and you. This is going to stay between me and you. That's not going to be me, you, and my boyfriend. I'm not going to do it. Because at the end of the day, if I come to you in a moment where I'm feeling vulnerable or whatever I'm feeling, and I open up to you, it was hard for me to open up to you, and I open up to you, and then you go and tell your man, listen, you might trust your man. I trust you. I don't trust your man. You might trust your man, right? But your man, obviously, he will trust somebody else. Everybody has a best friend that they tell something, right? Everybody tells a secret. I will have a secret and I say, you, don't tell nobody. That's between me and you. My best friend has a best friend. It doesn't always have to be me, right? And her best friend has another best friend. And everybody keeps telling everybody, and it goes round in a circle. Before you know it, everybody don't know your business. No. For me, if I have a friend and they confide in me and they tell me not to tell anything, I'm not going to tell my man. Depends on what it is. I'm not going to tell my man. I feel like some things he doesn't have to know. And he needs to trust me that it's something that he doesn't need to know, and vice versa. So I don't think my man needs to know every single thing. I don't feel like I need to tell him every single thing. I tell him every single thing that concerns him and every single thing that he needs to know. That's my opinion. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. But anyways, so the other question was thrown at Tom T and Lana. Should a woman prioritize being a mom or her kids over her career? Lana said no, and Tom T said yes. Tom C said yes because obviously, and Lana agreed as well because he's more kind of like a family-driven kind of person. Lana went no. For me personally, I think your kids should come first before a job or a career. Like, the health of your kids, the well-being of your kids should come first. I don't think now you need to choose between being a mother and being a successful business partner or successful at any career path. You should not need to choose. I don't think you have to choose or should have to choose being a mom over having a career. I don't believe this. However, I do feel like if you are a mother, you should prioritize your kids at all time, right? It doesn't mean leaving your job all the time. It just means that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? If you have to cancel a day of work to be there for your child, you have to. If you have to take a holiday from work, then you have to. Do you see what I'm saying? I just feel like you just have to prioritize your kids. And at the same time, it does not mean that you have to give up on a whole career and just be a full-time mom. You don't necessarily need to do that. You can woman can, like, what's it called, multitask. We can do that shit. We don't need to do, you know what I mean? We can do that. But anyways, the next one was aimed at Tom J and Cardi, and it was do you like going down on your partner? Now Tom J said yes and Cardi says no. They asked her to explain and Cardi said, well, I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I do it, but I don't like it. Tom J was a little bit upset. Now, here's the thing. I don't feel like she was wrong in that. She was being honest, and I will agree with her. At the end of the day, not because you do something to pleasure your partner means you necessarily enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to enjoy it. You're just doing it because you know it pleases your partner. A lot of times, women do stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like going somewhere with your partner that you necessarily don't want to go. It doesn't even have to be your partner. It could be your friend. You don't really want to go there, but at the same time, you know that you going is a supporting gesture to your friend or your partner. So you go to support them. It's the same thing. I might not like going down, but at the end of the day, do you know what I'm saying? It's not a personal thing. Like, I don't like going down on you. It's just she does not like going down. She doesn't enjoy it. But she does it to please him. And I feel like he should actually really appreciate that. Because at the end of the day, he doesn't like it, but she's doing it. It's a sacrifice. Go over yourself. So I don't think he should have been upset. And I do understand that he's like saying that he's confused. And Bailey was saying it because she's asking for foreplay. But yes, she also doesn't like going down. Yes, she's asking for foreplay. Yes, nobody wants to just go straight in like boom, bam, bang. You know what I'm saying? You got to ease your way into it. Get the girl a little bit, you know, hyper, moist, all that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, she's doing it. Regardless of whether she likes it, she's doing it. So I don't really think that should have been a big deal. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. But anyways, guys, it turned out that Bailey and Anya won that competition. How? Obviously, because Bailey just went with whatever he saw that Anya would say, to be honest. That's really what it is. But they won, and they had to choose between, you know, giving like a celebration or a good time to the girls or to the boys. Now, the decision was to be made between Anya and Bailey, but obviously the girls were shouting, "Oh, give it to the boys, give it to the boys, give it to the boys." So they ended up giving it to the boys. I understand why they would do so, because the boys are living in the caravan and it's, you know, it's a state, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Anya was really upset because she's like, everybody got a chance to spend the night with their man, and, you know, I'm fuming because I didn't get that chance. I completely understand that, but I guess it's probably because Olivia was going to move them onto the phase 2. I think that's the reason why she did it. And obviously phase 2 would mean that they will be spending time with each other. So I guess that's what that means. But anyways, we saw where Lily went to talk to the boys, like Eli and her partner was there, Ruben and stuff. And she's saying to Eli, there's two sides to every story. And you need to understand the reason why the girls come down at you and are saying all these negative things or making like these negative comments is they're going by what what's her name, Anna, has been saying. And obviously she knows there's two sides to the story, and he's agree as well. So for me, for her saying that, obviously, you know, she's basically saying that, you know, Anna is the one that's putting these things into the girls' heads, right? That Eli is controlling. And Eli is saying, listen, I'm not controlling. I wish that Anna would voice that opinion to me. But basically he thinks it started because of the whole comment about what she was wearing the day and whatever. But anyways, guys, so they decided to go home. Olivia sent them on a date, and they had to decide whether they wanted to stay or whether they wanted to go. And they both as a couple decided they want to go. Now, I wish them the best. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, obviously, Eli would have wanted to go as well. I can't blame him. I would have wanted to go because living in that caravan, honey, would have not been my portion. But to be honest, I feel like Eli would have been put into the group of boys that were the least improved boyfriends. And he would have been stuck in that caravan, to be honest, because Olivia asked the girls to choose the least improved boyfriends, and obviously Bailey was one of them, Victor was one of them, and Tom T. Now, I agree with some of the reasons why the boys were, you know, least improved boyfriends, but I don't agree with Tom T's one. I feel like some of the girls said that he had the opportunity to choose whether he washed Lana's clothes, or go for beers with the boys. Now, I felt that was unfair because that agreement was like an agreement that all the boys made. So if you're going to hold that against him, you have to hold it against Ryan, who is there for the same reason as him, and you have to hold it against all the other boys. I feel like there should have been a better reasoning to choosing Tom T. Do you know what I'm saying? Now with Bailey, they chose Bailey because they're saying that obviously, you know, Bailey had made steps and changes, but when what's her name, when Olivia had asked the boys, you know, would you let your girlfriend see into your phone, the way that he had reacted, they felt like he had taken some steps back. Now, I don't think that they chose him because of the fact that he didn't want it to go into his phone. It's more to do with the fact that, you know, while they were having a conversation, he walked away mid-convo. And that's obviously something that he used to do prior to coming there. So now that he's done it, it's almost like he's taken some steps backwards. But anyways, guys, let's fast forward a little bit. So Olivia asked the boys, right? Olivia asked the boys in episode 5 to, you know, let their girlfriends or give the permission for their girlfriends to look in their phone. Now, I definitely feel like they cleaned up some of those phones, because the way that Sam was stressing and Bailey looked like he was stressing a bit, there's no way there's nothing in that phone to cause a fuss. Do you know what I mean? I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe the boys did it like going into the show, or maybe Olivia did it. Maybe she just didn't want to, obviously it's the first show, she didn't want it to be too dramatic. You know what I'm saying? You just never know, because it's a big step asking a boy to hand over his phone to his girlfriend. Now, if you have nothing to hide, then it's not a big step. But if you have something to hide, baby, you will not find it easy handing over your phone. But I just feel like the fact that there was nothing, nada, not natal. No, I'm going to believe that one day. Because the only person had something in their phone was Ryan on Instagram, when he must have said hello to somebody. Like, hello, is it me y'all looking for? And obviously Sophia was upset about it. Basically, Ryan was like, I don't understand why you're upset. She's saying it's embarrassing. Ryan saying, no, it's embarrassing for me because you're making it bigger than it is. Maybe a little bit of gaslighting there on Ryan's part, because I feel like, here's the thing, I feel like she got upset not because this is a simple hello. I feel like she got upset because this is not the first time she's been through this. And obviously you see your man saying hello to somebody, a random girl on Instagram. Why? Why are you instigating conversation? Why are you saying hello to another girl? Why? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, regardless of whether he wants to accept that, there was motive behind that. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like he gaslighted a little bit to try to make it look like, you know, it's nothing. And you know what? Maybe it led to nothing, but at the same time, this is what I'm trying to say is, you don't need to make those conversations. You don't need to give girl your Instagrams. Why would you give a girl your Instagram account? Why would you DM a girl? Why would you give a girl, a random stranger you just met, your number? It's all about boundaries, and I feel like Ryan lacks boundaries, and I think that's the point that Sophia was trying to make. And I know it seems like it was nothing, but it's obviously something that she's spoken to him about time and time and time again. So to see that hello, even though that hello seems like nothing, it meant a lot to her. Now, what I would have liked to see is, you know, it being a fair exchange, which means the boys got to see the girls' phones, because listen, girls, they're not always innocent, you know. Our girls are not always innocent, let me tell you. And sometimes we might slag off the boys 1 or 2 times, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not cheating, but we might call him out of his name every now and again when he pisses us off, you know what I mean? It is something. It is something. So, I don't know, I felt like if you're going to do a trusting exercise, it should be both ways. It really should be both ways. The boys should have a right to look into the girls' phones as well. Now, I've looked into a man's phone before. I have no problem saying this, and I'm going to do it again, damn it. Try me. Try me, right? Now, I don't just believe in getting up and going to a man's phone. I don't believe in that. But if I have my little belief that you're up to something, and I've proven it, and I'm saying to you, baby, I feel like you're messing about. Now, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And then you try to make it look like, you try to gaslight me, try to make it look like I'm crazy. Then that's when I step it up a little bit, because I'm going to prove to you that I'm not crazy, right? Because I know what I know, you know what I know, but yet still you're trying to tell me that what I know is madness? Nah. Well, this is my job to prove to you that what I know is actually what I know is going on. right? And you know that I know what I know is right and not madness. Okay, stop. But yes, guys, that's when I will definitely go into a guy's phone. And I've done it already and I'm gonna do it again. If you try me, that is. If you try me, I will do it again. I don't care. I'm gonna do it again. And I said what I said and I said it with my chest. But anyways, it seems like none of these boys was up to anything, right? None of these boys were up to anything. I feel like somebody got cleared. Somebody cleared it, and it is what it is. That's my belief. I feel like somebody cleared it because there got to be something. These boys, the fact that they were on a nights out and they were acting so wild, it don't make no sense to me. It don't. That's what I'm gonna say. And the fact that, you know what? Anya actually mentioned today that Bailey took a girl on a weekend away while they were living together. That's ballsy. That's ballsy. Do you know what I mean? And Carly mentioned that what's his name? Tom J slept with a friend. Nah, that is crazy. I don't know, you know. I don't think I could ever go back to a guy that cheated with one of my friends in there. I don't even know if I could go back with a guy who's actually cheated on me, let alone a guy that's cheated with my friends. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it is what it is. But anyways, guys, comment down below, let me know what you think about these episodes. Do you think that Eli and Anna made the right decision of going home? I feel like now that Eli and Anna's gone home, Geordie's gonna find somebody else to put her foot in their business, because she made a little comment to Bailey tonight and I just said to myself, oh, so now you're gonna put your foot or your nose in Annie and Bailey's business. But let's see how it goes. Guys, Tom T, he's such a little boy, isn't he? He's such a little boy. I can't take him serious. So Tom T's telling Billy, like, obviously he's never really cooked. Before him and Lana was together, his mom did everything. Now, Bailey helped him to make breakfast. And the breakfast that he made was like eggs and like a bacon sandwich, like a little heart one. Like most of the bread's gone. That's a little bit hard to celebrate their anniversary. And he was telling Bailey that he never ate anything that he couldn't actually spell. And for a while, he didn't eat butter because he couldn't spell butter. Butter. I don't know. He's a special one. He's a special one. But anyways, guys, so there's been a little shift in sleeping arrangements. The least improved boyfriends, Bailey, Tom T, and Tom J gets to stay back into the caravan while the other boys go into the villa with the girls. But this time they're not alone because they have Anya, Maria, and Lana with them. Now, I think it's an interesting kind of mix. I feel like I like that bit. I feel like at least they get to experience that side of the, well, not all of them, but at least they get to experience the caravan. And I think some of them look at it as a positive because they just wanted to be with their partner so badly. They don't really care where they are with a partner. For me, the Creepy Carlies, I'd rather spend a little bit more time apart. And I say in the villa and you can say in the caravan. That's me. But anyways, guys, I've come to the end of the video. So if you haven't yet thumbs up the video, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. Guys, I'm gonna try to put these reviews out. I don't know, I feel like I'm getting a little bit bored, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna try. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all in the next review. But for now, keep it sassy-licious.